Gentlemen, it's part 3 of daily number 381, air guitar. I changed shirts. I don't know why. I just don't really wear this shirt enough. It's just, the Marine holding the gun with StarCraft 2, but you know what? I dig it. I dig it. I'm in the mood for some StarCraft 2 paraphernalia. So we got the chance to see the standard ally travails in games 1 and 2. We got to see people starting off trying to be a little bit nasty in game. Though the result was humorous, we got revitalized by the warmth and grace of Kitty, a lass who loved observing yet had not stepped forthward into 1v1, and when she did, it was a little intimidating, but she had a smile on her face, and we encourage you, Kitty, collectively, to keep rocking out. Now it's time to step into, quite possibly, the awesomest thing of all time. Just one game to close it out, and then I'll say goodbye, and tell you about the Funday Monday for next week, which I'm super excited about. It's the Champion Funday Monday. I'll tell you about it. It's like the fucking Champion one. I'm so excited. That's my splash screen. This is not what I wanted to go to. Let me just state, Sen, you will get first. You'll get top 1 at the next major tournament you enter. Mark my words. This is the screen I want to go to. Excellent. We have Oat Wister. Oat Wister. Yeah, Oat Wister. Up in the north position, we have Space Crusher. I take space and I crush it down. I'm like New York City. Space Crusher. By the way, I don't know if you've seen this. There's this excellent series on Netflix about the way that people have these insane, crazy housing things. There's this guy, he has his bed and dresser and everything is in the walls. He's just and his room is way smaller than mine, and he has 50,000 more everything in there. It was something with space in it, and if someone can just type it in chat, I'll remember it. But I have interior design on the mind, and that's what I think about when I see Space Crusher crushing and demolishing space in major cities. We have Nori, who's not quite noir, because if there's one noir person here, you know who his name is. It's Damien. So, down in the Southlands, we have Risaka or Rosacea. One of the two. Rosacea. Good luck, have fun. Sup, dude? Yeah. Space Crusher is going to use English words, but it won't necessarily be English. Here he is. He's looping around. He's doing what we call the Brood War rally point. What's your strategy today? Yeah. Now, I'll actually be honest. Some people submitted rigged replays. Some people submitted games without being like, oh, it sure is a fun day to be doing a 2v2. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I'm having such a wonderful Monday. The other team's like, it's Wednesday. One of those usual things. And then they try to just pretend that they're a bad ally. It totally didn't fool me. Except with Space Crusher, I was curious. I wasn't certain, so I actually went to sc2ranks.com and looked him up, and he does play random 2v2. Blew my mind. Here he is, typing lol. You can check things like 8 p.m. They're consistent with some of these sorts of things. LOL, rush? Sure. When? To which Space Crusher says, when do you want to rush? That's a reasonable question regarding any rush. Do you want to get dinner? Sure when, sure where, that kind of thing. Now, soon, later. What? Now, soon, later? Will you go to prom with me? Yes, no, 7. See how I did that? Yeah, that's how you get it done. How many racks you going? Now. Will you marry me? 7, now. Now, the exclamation point. Lol. Come on, tell him the way it is, Space Crusher. Let him know. No thank you, says Oat Wister. Or Oat Whisperer, or whatever he is. He's the Oat Whisperer. My oat is not growing very well. We'll bring in the Oat Whisperer. And he will talk to the oat. That's good. He can communicate with oat. I don't think that would necessarily get you a strong place in the X-Men class rankings. I don't think you'd be necessarily a class 4 or 5 mutant. It's like, my God, the Empire State Building is on fire. And he's like, well, don't worry. We'll bring Mr. Oat Communicator to it. And we'll just, please stay at home. keep the coffee warm, continue to talk to the oat. Space Crusher, gonna be throwing some guys in there. Rush, go, 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 doing his marine noises. Space Crusher, what are you talking about? Dude, I'm not doing that. Oat Whisperer, trying to do his best just to get unsupply block. He's not supply block, but he's teching up. Now, says Space Crusher. F you, lols. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute, someone in chat just pointed out that this is actually Twister. It's OA Twister. Oh, it's not Oat Wister. Oh. 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 I don't know what that is. That's not exactly hooked on phonics. I don't really know what that's called, but the ability to parse things. It's like the name Megumi X Bear. I didn't know if it was Megumi X Bear or Megumix Bear or Meg U Mix Bear. I prefer the Meg Umix Bear. Perhaps it's a Unix Bear. I don't know. Perhaps he doesn't like other operating systems. Alright, cool. So Space Crusher is finishing up barracks number 1 by the 5-minute mark. That's good. Looks like the Oat Whisperer, as I have so dubbed him, is looking good. Go, you motherfucker. Rude. That's rude. Space Crusher, is he having a grand old time? Well, sorry. Sorry, should be. Go now, fucking asshole. Sorry. Lol. I have silly Tourette's, Space Crusher. He has like goofy little Tourette's. Look at him. Funny guy, says Space Crusher. He's being so quaint all game long with his factory and his regular command center. Now the Oat Whisperer is getting his second gas up. He's getting amazing timing on the warp gate. Per usual, Space Crusher is having a little bit of a struggle bear moment. He is successfully loading up into the command center. An interesting design mechanism. You can fly his buildings in StarCraft 2. The Oat Whisperer is going to try to bring back as much of his units as he can spare. And don't worry, Space Crusher is in good shape. He's going to rush up. Here comes the Marine, boldly advancing forward, and with the use of Micro, he will be able to take out a single Zergan. The Oat Whisperer has successfully defended the base. Space Crusher is going to land eventually. Push now, maybe. Thanks, motherfucker. Lol. It's my silly Tourette's. I don't know. Sometimes I just get all silly and curse at you with all my buildings lifted in the air in a ladder game for points that aren't imaginary. They feel real to me. They certainly do. Now, it looks like Oat Twister. Oat Twister is going to have to get as many photon cannons up as he can because right now 3 Marines does lose to about 15 Zealots. That's a fact we've established in this game. That's excellent. But hey, he's lifting it. Uh-oh, did you see it? I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it? All right, here we go. When a command center is not an orbital command, which is, of course, this button that you kind of automatically hit at like 3 minutes. Well, it's just a regular command center. There's a button you can press that it looks like Space Crusher's well versed in. It's the load into command center button. You see those 5 bars? Those are SCVs hanging out in there. But oh no, our command center is taking damage. We better repair the command center. Yeah, perfect. We're getting some repair in. It's a good thing that we sacked those 5 SCVs for that supplement of 35 health. And now once again, Space Crusher is just hanging out up in the sky. And we're gonna see the hero Oat Twister. He has to micro so hard. This is all the enemy zealots that I have highlighted. Look at him. He's like doing this incredible micro feat. Look, individually pulling his stalkers around. He's like trying so hard. The Oat Whisperer is just hanging out up in the air, building Marines one at a time. I'm helping. I'm gonna do it. It's like Lenny from Of Mice and Men. He tried to mine minerals, but all he did was broke a poor girl's neck. Oh, Space Crusher. Now I get your ID. And with an incredible series of building placement and micro combinations, we see that the Oat Whisperer has managed to stay in. This is incredible. All right, Space Crusher does a little preliminary scouting. All right, he's got with his remaining 100 minerals, he's going to build 2 Marines. Nope, better cancel that. Build an SCV. I'm going about half econ, about half tech. That's good. Looks like Oat Twister trying to move out, trying so hard. Oh, You good now? Nope. Twister saying it like it is. There he's pinging the mini-map. Trying to micro. Oh. Maybe successful at micro. And I think my favorite part of this entire game is about to happen. Right now, Space Crusher has a food. He has a supply. He has an supply. He has an SCV. And when he gets 50 minerals, watch, watch, watch. And there it is, 50 minerals. Let's get that marine started so that way we can keep our base and defense it. He's gonna build the marine. There it is. Meanwhile, the Twister has found his hot spot up here at the gold expansion. Some nice board party game humor there going on. Space Crusher is going to have a unique thought process, I would describe it as. He's starting to set up his economy. It's time to... And this third one, let's lift it up. And where are you going? Oh my god, what's up? You know, perhaps we didn't have as ripe a mineral field up in the top right. But let me just say, from the enemy's point of view, if you're Nori, right, you're coming in with all your roaches, you're coming in with all your zealots, you're going in for the final big attack, and then when you see this, what goes through your head? What happens? That's that guy in the clown hat on the unicycle going downhill at like 35 miles an hour with no arms. And your experience of him, the entire interaction you have with that person is this. Did you see that? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? How many times has there been that person where you, like, that's it, that's done, now they're out of your life. But instead, you're actually trying to kill Space Crusher. Like, what are you what's happening in his head? You go through there, it's like, maybe he's an artist? Maybe you look around for the camera. Is he filming something over there? Maybe someone's calling me? Hey, I'm actually live with Funday Monday right now. Can I call you back? Hey, no worries. Bye. Say hi to everyone on air. Felicity says hello. TTYL. Like that. You have no idea who that person was. You see? It was another instance of... Is Day9 going to dinner? After that, is there a camera around there? I can't believe how fortuitous that was. That was so great. So we see Space Crusher here, and we're going to see that Nori and Rosacea just don't... They just don't... And look at this hero force field. The perfect money force field. He's like microing back his sentry so he can Guardian Shield and like maximize the damage. Meanwhile, Space Crusher, he's like... Head out, factory. Continue the scout mission. Continue forward. Command center, pull back. Twister, the unreal hero of the game, is just playing it up, hanging on out. Alright, let's do it. Alright, come on. Recon Factory, how's everything? Clear. We have made contact with Recon Marine. You know what sucks about having a Marine? You can't land the command center on it. So you've got to move it to the side. Alright, let's unload these and let's send them to mine. Let's open up the income tab now. Looking good. We're hitting 3 digits. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Oh, 112. Come on, see it again. 112, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. 112. Oh, what will 3 of those SCVs do? What is that going to go to 140? Oh, girl. I'm mining money. Alright, here we go. Space Crusher hanging out, leaving that tech lab back there whenever he wants to get something. In the meantime, the Oat Whisperer is continuing to construct a nice army, moving around, taking base number 3. Around the time that base number, I guess I'd call this number .8, is getting established down in the bottom right. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, a gas geyser. Look, these two SCVs tried to go build it at the same time. Now, if you are Space Crusher in this point in time, you got to think, what is my build going to be? We're a little bit undersaturated here. We're going to build a bunker for defense because we have a Marine. All right, we're getting the starport up because starports are important to our success in StarCraft 2. All right, it looks like, meanwhile, we're seeing the scouting go on by the observer. He's trying to poke around, trying to get a gauge of what's up. A nice, solid army. God, look at that. 2-1 upgrades. Seeing there's a lot of hatches in here. Oh, looks like there's a spire there. What's going down? Attack soon? How about attack soon? What do you have to say about that? Well, got 4 Marines.
Add-on complete.
To which Space Crusher replies, you know, I'm kind of poor in forces. I think that is a beautiful dodge statement there by Space Crusher. Dude, did you bring any slides for the presentation today? There's a little bit of a slides famine going on in my PowerPoint right now. Looks like we're not quite going to have enough to really contribute. Fine, lol. But of course, because he's Protoss, he just builds Stalkers and Colossus and wins the game regardless. However, Space Crusher manages to pull a move I never thought was possible. He manages to take what looks like a painful, treacherous experience, one that will cause me so much pain and trauma. And oh yes. Oh, that is right. Oh, is that what you're doing? He's got mutas. He's got mutas. Don't worry. We're on a one-way highway to awesome. Space Crusher. Do it, Space Crusher. Come on, Space Crusher. Come on, Space Crusher. Oh my god. Alright, he has 160 minerals. He doesn't have enough quite yet for the battlecruiser. So you know what Space Crusher's going to do? Oh, yeah. Everyone get ready. Everyone get ready. Everyone get ready. Of course. Like every Funday Monday. Uh-huh. Yeah, do it. Do it. Get it done. Alright, I'm going to zoom in. Yeah. Alright. Breaking it down. Oh, Space Crusher crushing the dance floor. I didn't know that space referenced my heart and my passion. There it is. Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, no one has any forces left. And now the research is done. And we see that the enemies are leaving the game.
Complete.
Alright, so he nearly has enough for a battlecruiser. Fusion Core Dance is done. He's lifting up again. And there's the LOL GG. It looks like there's no one else left in the game. Space Crusher just kind of hanging out in the air again. LOL GG, kinda. All the credit goes to you. There was a famine in my slides. I actually didn't contribute at all to the presentation, but wow, you did a great job. You saved me. I appreciate that. That was sweet of you. All the credit goes to you. Way to be. Space Crusher. Telling it like it is. It's moving down a little bit. Although you distracted well in the beginning. Look at Twister. Look at that positivity. I mean, not much. I mean, I'll give you that. It's really important in a 2v2, but well played. Mostly by thanks. Yeah, look at Twister having the harshest time of all time, saying, if I gotta win it 1v2, I gotta win 1v2 and I'll win it. And he won it, and then he thanked his ally. Only in SC2. That's what I'm talking about. That's my dogs. So with that in mind, that concludes today's Funday Monday. For next week, for next Monday, I would like you to submit to me a replay of the following. Play in a 4v4 where one of you is the champion. The champion may only ever have at most 20 workers. The other 3 players may only ever have at most 20 food in army. You must contribute to your champion and have him win the 4v4 for you. And at the start of all the games, you must have the other 3 declare who is the champion for your team and why. Is that awesome? Is that awesome or what? That's almost as good as the mono battles. That's nearly as good. Oh, yeah. That's the end. That's all I gotta say. I'll be doing dailies all next week on Liquid Hero. Liquid Hero. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gents, I'm peace and peace. I almost just gave you the finger. I was like, peace. No, but guys, peace out. Peace, bye. You all look so lovely today. Let's just listen to some MFing Ludique.